week after week and talk to you guys and give negative reviews about Monday Night Raw. I really don't want to do that to you guys, but it's rather difficult for me to sit here, like I said last week, to sit here and know that the WWE is putting on a half-assed product. Now, if you're a wrestling fan like I am, and I want you guys to think about this, I want you guys to use your mind, and I want you to think about this for 1 second. If you have a pay-per-view coming up on Sunday, okay? If you have a pay-per-view coming up on Sunday that you're going to charge $59.99 for, okay? $60 for a B-level pay-per-view following WrestleMania. $60. Wouldn't you put all your eggs in one basket and give us a go-home show right before the pay-per-view that's like, holy shit, I have to see this pay-per-view. I want to see this pay-per-view. Now, any smart businessman would say, yes, I want to grab that audience and give them the best product that I can, knowing that I have a $60 pay-per-view coming up, so I don't shortchange anybody. This was the go-home show, the last show before Extreme Rules for Monday Night Raw. We have Friday Night SmackDown, but I'll probably know the results in about 2 hours. It's 8:19 here on the East Coast. I'll know the results in 2 hours. Usually I don't watch SmackDown, but Monday Night Raw is the show everyone tunes in to see if you're a WWE fan. How do they start off the show? For a go-home show for Extreme Rules, they started off with a dance contest with Fandango, who I enjoy. I enjoy his character. I enjoy his cockiness. And then Chris Jericho, who's one of my all-time favorites. One of the best ever. You have them start off the go-home show for Extreme Rules on Monday Night Raw, which, by the way, was going up against an NBA playoff game and 2 hockey games. You had the Rangers and the Capitals, and then the Bruins and then someone else. I don't know who the Bruins were playing because I don't follow hockey. 3 playoff games last night. And you put on a dance contest to start off Monday Night Raw. Immediately, I was turned off from this show. And I even tweeted my boy, Radical Skips. His link is in the description down below. You should check out his channel. He makes all my thumbnails for my Monday Night Raw reviews. He even posted on Twitter the same exact thing I just said to you. It's garbage. And I enjoy both characters, but what are they doing? What are they feuding for? The only logical reason I can see Fandango and Chris Jericho feuding is because I am a smart fan. I know Chris Jericho wants to put over Fandango, get him known, get him some heel heat, and get him jump-started on what will hopefully be a bright WWE future. But realistically, if you use your brain, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, if you use your brain, what are they fighting over? Why are you putting this on at the top of the hour to start your show? Why? The show doesn't even get better from there. The show gets worse. We immediately go into Ryback, who's fighting for the WWE Championship. He shouldn't even be on the show until the last segment of the 3-hour show. He immediately follows this dance segment to squash Zack Ryder? Why? Why? It makes no sense to me. Then you have Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, the primetime players, versus the Funkadactyls, or what the fuck they're calling them now, with Tensai, Sweet Tea, and Brodus Clay. A match nobody cared about. At this point in the show, my TV was muted. I had my TV on mute, and I was physically just watching people move around on my TV. There was no sound. At this point, I was just completely zoned out that I did not even give a flying fuck about what happened on Monday Night Raw. I was busy uploading a YouTube video for my Call of Duty series, Life After Prestige Master. You could click on the annotation. I was busy working on that and uploading that. I didn't really care about Monday Night Raw at this point because they already started the show off on the wrong foot. It didn't captivate me from the beginning. And like I said in the beginning of this video, if you have a pay-per-view coming up, You should grab that audience right away and keep them for the entire show. Have them continue to watch. Get them captivated in the show. I can't switch the channel. I don't want to switch to the basketball game. I don't want to switch to the hockey game. I want to keep it right here on Monday Night Raw to see what happens next. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Then you have Randy Orton versus Antonio Cesaro. You have Antonio Cesaro come out last week and cut a promo saying that nobody in the locker room can do what he does in the ring on a weekly, nightly, monthly, yearly basis. You had him cut a promo saying that what he does in the ring is better than anyone in the locker room. Yet, you feed him to Randy Orton this week. It was not even a contest. Cesaro versus Randy Orton, and Randy Orton pretty much squashes him in the middle of the ring. Why do you have Cesaro cut that promo only to have him come back the following week and then lose? Like I said in the beginning, use your brain. Understand what I'm trying to tell you. It makes no sense. Then you have Dean Ambrose. They had a caption on the screen. Dean Ambrose is now fighting Kofi Kingston for the United States Championship at Extreme Rules. Why? Why? I'm not going to complain about this because I already know who's going to win this match. Dean Ambrose is going to be your new United States Champion. Easy. They're not going to make Dean Ambrose, who is a part of the Shield, who is the hottest group in the WWE right now, lose. They're not going to make him lose. He is your new United States Champion. It doesn't make any sense for him to lose. But why? Like I said, throughout this review, use your brain. Why are they fighting? Why is this match happening on the pay-per-view? All because Ambrose beat Kofi Kingston on SmackDown? He's granted a #1 contenders match at the pay-per-view for the United States Championship. Yes, realistically, that's what's supposed to happen, but these two had no prior engagements at all. They didn't even fight before. All of a sudden, you're just going to thrust him into a United States Championship match. Doesn't make any sense. What does make sense is Dean Ambrose winning. The Shield, Reigns and Rollins, they're going to win the Tag Team Championship against Team Hell No. That match hasn't been announced yet, I don't think. If anything, it's going to be announced on Friday. They're going to win the Tag Team Championships. The Shield must, and I state this, must capture all gold. Tag Team and United States Championship to start off with, to make them even more dominant than they already are. And the rest of the show, again, I want you to think, why is WWE doing what they're doing? Sheamus versus Mark Henry. Does it make any sense why these two are even fighting at the pay-per-view? What is the reason for their feud? To see who's stronger than the next guy. That's such a lame and lazy reason to put two guys in a match. It just reeks. It smells of laziness and uncreativity. That's all it does to me. That's all I see. The WWE is at such a low point right now. And this is typical after WrestleMania. They are at such a low point right now that nobody on creative knows what they want to do. If I could make a video and just outline what I would do for the rest of the year, I would do it. But I'm not going to do that because I don't think anyone's going to watch my wrestling videos if it doesn't have Monday Night Raw or News and Rumors in the title. I can sit here and talk to you for 20 minutes telling you what I would do pay-per-view wise, what I would do with certain wrestlers on the roster, what I would do going into the summer as far as storylines go. But the WWE is not doing that. They're taking the cheap route, the easy route, the lazy route. The only bright spot of this show was Hell No and John Cena versus The Shield. That's the only time I had my TV unmuted. Because anything concerning The Shield right now, in CM Punk's absence, is the best thing on WWE TV. If The Shield was not there, the WWE would be a complete swing and a miss show every week. I would not even bother to watch. I would just watch highlights on their YouTube channel. It's just garbage. And then John Cena won by disqualification last night against The Shield. So does that mean The Shield is now not undefeated? Are they not undefeated anymore? They were never pinned. So I don't know how the WWE is going to go about explaining that. But The Shield still look dominant in defeat anyway. And then this whole Ryback John Cena thing. They've lost my interest 3 weeks ago. The only outcome for this match is for Ryback to lose. Ryback is not going to be the new WWE champion. John Cena is not going to lose this match. He's not. The only way Ryback wins the WWE championship is if, and this is completely not going to happen, the only way John Cena loses the WWE championship is if he's really hurt and he's forced to drop the title. But even at that point, I don't think Ryback is the right guy to carry the title anyway. It's going to be a decent match. Last man standing matches are always decent. Ryback is a physical guy. John Cena can fight with the best of them. He's been in last man standing matches before. He knows what he's doing. Besides this whole Rock fiasco, John Cena is an entertaining guy to watch in the ring. He gives you 100%. I fucking hate his character. I hate that he's the WWE champion, but you gotta respect him in the ring. I say this all the time. It's gonna be a good match. It's just not something I can invest my time in. Will I be watching? Yes, I'll be watching. I'll be at the bar watching. I'll be sipping a fucking Guinness. I'll be eating some french fries, and I'll be watching the match. But is it engaging for a viewer? Is it exciting for a viewer? No. And I can guarantee everybody watching this right now, it's not. Even to you guys, it's not. A couple of you have already stated in my comments, without Punk there, the WWE is shit. With Punk's absence, you see how stale and boring the WWE is. No matter how you hate him, or if you love him, Punk is needed. That's it. And finally, I knew the WWE was not going to do what we all wanted them to do. The WWE just made the Extreme Rules pay-per-view even weaker than it already is. Such a boring, stale, unentertaining, uninteresting match. They substitute for Dolph Ziggler being injured. First of all, I'm glad they didn't strip Dolph Ziggler of the World Heavyweight Championship. That's the first thing that they actually got right. He does not deserve to be stripped of the title. He's worked too hard. He's one of the best on the roster, and it wasn't his fault. If you guys seen the replay from Jack Swagger's kick to the fucking face, Jack Swagger should be fined and suspended for being that rough with somebody in the ring. You're not supposed to be aiming for somebody's head with that kind of fucking velocity and power behind it. It was sickening. I've lost all my respect for Swagger. He doesn't even deserve to be in a #1 contenders match. Period. He doesn't even deserve to be on the pay-per-view. But I'm glad the WWE did not strip Ziggler of the title. But what do? Instead of putting Big E in the ladder match, everybody wanted to see the ladder match. If Ziggler, Del Rio, and Swagger were on this card originally, like it was supposed to be, in the ladder match, this match would have stole the show. Easy. Without a doubt. That was the one match on this card I was looking forward to. And now that's no more. Instead of putting Big E to substitute for Dolph Ziggler as his henchman in the ladder match, WWE does the worst fucking thing that they could possibly do. They put Del Rio and Jack Swagger in a match again. Like it wasn't boring and shitty enough at WrestleMania. Now they just put them in a rematch for a #1 contender spot for the World Heavyweight Championship in an I Quit match. Where am I going to be when this match takes place? Probably be at the bar, getting another beer. The WWE made a massive mistake right there. Should have put Big E on the pay-per-view to substitute for his boss, Dolph Ziggler. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Monday Night Raw was so unentertaining. It was sickening. Like I said, I had my TV on mute. And I haven't even checked the ratings yet. I'm surprised. I would be shocked if the ratings peaked higher than they did last week. I'm forgetting something. Brock Lesnar and Triple H. That segment was great. I'll give Triple H that. I'll give Brock Lesnar that. Brock Lesnar is always great to see. Brock Lesnar and Triple H did a fantastic job to close the show. They did sell some pay-per-views with that segment last night. But, again, the outcome of this match is just way too obvious. And this time, it's a good obvious. Because Triple H got the best. And I mean, he really got the best of Brock Lesnar last night. Which only means that, in turn, if you guys know wrestling logic, if the good guy gets over on the bad guy, many, many times before the pay-per-view, it's only right that the bad guy gets his revenge and ultimately wins the match. Brock Lesnar will win at Extreme Rules. He has to. He just has to. If Brock Lesnar does not win at Extreme Rules, his character and his comeback and the rest of his year for 2013 is flushed right down the toilet. That's it. That's it. But they did a fantastic job to close the show. They did sell some pay-per-views. I almost forgot to talk about that. But that did close the show decent. That was very entertaining. And like I said, Paul Heyman is a gem. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you agree with me about what I'm saying about Monday Night Raw. And the way WWE took the route that they took, the show just made no sense. These matches make no sense. So this is what I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not done so already. Alright, I will be back this week with news and rumors. I have not uncovered any news and rumors yet. I haven't sat down and wrote any notes yet, but I'm sure I will have some good topics for you this week. I also have another sit-down commentary with some Black Ops 2 gameplay. I got some big news about this channel. I'm very excited to express this to you guys. But I'm out. I will see you all later this week with my news and rumors. I might do an Extreme Rules preview and predictions, but I pretty much gave you all my preview and predictions already in this video, along with my Monday Night Raw review. So I might do that, so look out for that if I actually get around to doing that. But I'm out, guys. I will talk to you all soon. News and rumors this week. I'll talk to you all later.